Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another night of Bible basketball. Welcome to another night of basketball. So come on in and join us for another night of basketball as we shoot around with the Word of God. Join us for another night of basketball. Come on in the room. Join us for another night of Bible basketball. Y'all come on in. Join us. Come on in. Time to play a little basketball. Hello to my nurse Ashley. God bless you, Ashley. Come on in, Ashley. Thank you. Play some basketball. Let's play some basketball. Shoot around with the Word of God. Hope you're having a nice holiday season. Hello, cousin Shirley. God bless you. Good evening to you and your family. Hope you're having a nice holiday season. God bless you. Good evening. Good evening. All right. Add a little light. All right. Yeah, some more people still back there in the locker room getting ready. Hey, cousin Muff, Nanny Ruth, and Boo, and all y'all. We miss y'all. Ain't seen y'all in basketball in a while. Hope y'all doing okay and y'all have a happy holiday season too. All righty then. Thank you. All right. So we're getting ready to get started. Get this show on the road. Hope y'all are all loosed up and ready to go. Ready to go. Yeah, hello to my beautiful wife. All right. All right. So we're getting ready to get started, and let's see. Today we're going to be coming from the book of Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 7 and Isaiah chapter 9. Still dealing with this holiday season. Isaiah chapter 7. All right. So we're going to pull up our questions. Isaiah, we're going to Isaiah in the Old Testament. All right. Isaiah chapter 7. All right. If everybody's ready, here we go. Isaiah chapter 7. Here we go. Get ready to head down the court with Isaiah chapter 7. Here we go. He said, what was the king? Oh, he was the king. He was the king of Syria. Who was the king of Syria? A, Rezin. B, Uriah. C, Eleazar. Or D, Jephanuah. Who was the king of Syria? A, Rezin. B, Uriah. C, Eleazar. Or D, Jephanuah. All right. And there goes cousin Shirley. Oh. She got you running back and forth. You have to pick her up every night doing Bible basketball. You tell Boo she better start driving. All right, cousin Shirley said it was resin. All right. And here come Ashley stole it from her and said it was Uriah, but First Lady stole it from Ashley with resin, and she's going headed down the court with resin. Is anybody gonna steal it? Is we gonna get a slam dunk? What's gonna happen? Is she gotta shoot a 360? She's going down the court Risen, the king of Syria, risen. She's determined. Down the court she goes. She's crosshands court and she passed it to cousin. All right. I got you. I got you. I got you, Muff. Oh, okay. That's good. Y'all trying to learn. So, risen. Is it risen? Let's see. That is correct. Slam dunk from the beginning. It is risen. All right. Way to slam dunk it. Risen it is. All right. Let's head on down the court with the next question. Next question said, he was the king of Judah. Who was the king of Judah at that time? All right. Was it A, Ahaz, B, Jacob, C, Eliphaz, D, Hanan? Which one of them was the king of Judah at that time? Ahaz, Jacob, Eliphaz, Hanan? Who was the king of Judah? Come on, here. Who's gonna take the ball out? Bounds and head down the court, and that go cousin Shirley, and she said it was Ahaz. All right, and here come cousin Muff them said it was you right you Uzziah, and that ain't even up one of the answers. Uzziah, and here come Ashley stole it from her and said it was Hannah. But here come First Lady stole it from Ashley and said it was Ahaz. So she's headed down the court with Ahaz. It looks like it ain't gonna be no slam dunk this time. Down the court she's going with Ahaz. Is somebody gonna steal it or what? We only got two people saying Ahaz. That's not enough for a slam. Uh, Ahaz. She crossed half court and she's still moving across half court. And Ashley stepped in and stole it from her, but First Lady stole it right back with Ahaz. And she passed to cousin Shirley with Ahaz. And now Muff them then got in on it. All right, is this a slam dunk? Ahaz it is. It was Ahaz was the king at that time. All right, there we go. We got a slam dunk out of that one. It was Ahaz who was the king of Judah. Judah, man. You got to be careful. At some point, they were separated. They would have a king of Judah and a king of Israel. They would be kind of separated at certain times. They split up. All right, let's move on down the court with the next question. He says, he was the king of Israel. Who was the king of Israel this time? Remember, I told you they split up. Who was the king of Israel? A. Pekah, B. Ben-Hadad, C. Ahichish, D. Reuben. Who was the king of Israel? Pekah, Ben-Hadad, Ahish, Reuben. All right, who's going to take the ball out? We're going to take the ball out and head down the court first, and cousin Shirley took it out and said it was Pekah. Pekah down the court, she goes with Pekah. Down the court, she passes it to First Lady with Pekah. Man, we learning a lot tonight. Down the court, we go with Pekah. I don't even remember him. First Lady is determined, and she passed it to cousin Shirley. To cousin Muff them with Pekah. Muff and Anna Ruth them headed down the court with Pekah, but all of a sudden here come Ashley said, no, it was Ben-Hadad. But then First Lady stole it back from Ashley with Pekah. And is that correct? Is this another slam or what? That is correct. King Pekah was the king of Israel at that time. And Ahaz was the king of Judah. They were split. All right. Just like a lot of folks today. Same nationality, but they split up. Brothers split up. All right. Let's move on down the court with the next question. Next question says, who did the Lord tell Isaiah to go meet? Who did the Lord tell the prophet Isaiah to go meet? A. Rezin, B, Ahaz, C, Pekel, D, Ashish. Who did the Lord tell Isaiah to go meet? Rezin, Ahaz, Pekel, or Ashish? Which one? Who gonna take the ball off out and take off down the court first? Who gonna take off down the court first with that one? Which one did the Lord tell him? Ashley said it was Pekel. The Lord told him to meet Pekel. But then cousin Shirley stole it from her and said it was Ahaz. Down the court she goes with Ahaz. Is she gonna shoot it, or is somebody gonna steal it, or is she gonna pass it, or wouldn't she pass it to cousin Muff down there in Florida with Ahaz? Down the court they go with Ahaz and they pass it to the first lady with Ahaz. And is this a slam dunk or what? That is a slam dunk. All right, that's a slam dunk. Ahaz, it is. All right, let's head on down the court with the next question. Too late, Ashley. Ahaz. Who did Isaiah take with him when he went to speak to Ahaz? Who did Isaiah take with him? A. Shirjabush. B. Abimelech. C. Jotham. D. Zebah. Who did I take him to go speak to Ahaz, King Ahaz? A. Shirjabush. B. Abimelech. C. Jotham. Or D. Zebah. Who did he take with him? Who gonna take the ball out and head down the court first? All right, they still in the huddle. Still in the huddle. And here come first lady, said it was that guy, Sheshabub, or whatever his name is. All right, I'm with you. Down the court she goes with, she got it straight to the Shirjabah, Shirja something, Shir. Down the court she go with Shir. Back and forth she going with Shir. Anybody gonna help her out or steal it from her? And here come cousin Shirley stole it from her, said it was Abimelech. But then here come Muffs back and stole it from her, said it was Sheer. Down the court they go with Sheer. Don't look like we're gonna get a slam that time. Only got two people down the court. We going to Sheer, and she's crossed half court with Sheer. Her and the first lady said Sheer. Cousin Shirley said Abimelech, and Ashley said Jotham. Oh man, what? But yeah, Ashley said Abimelech too. So man, back and forth they going at it. Two said Shearer and two said Abimelech. Ain't gonna be no slam this time. Ain't gonna be at the last second for the alley hoop. There come cousin Shirley, and that is correct. That is correct. At that last second, she got in there for that dunk, slam dunk at the last second. Way to get in there at the last second. All righty then. Next question said, the Lord said, if you do not do this, surely you shall not be established. The Lord said, if you do not do what, you shall not be established. A, prepare for battle. B, flee. C, believe. Or D, fear. The Lord said, if you shall not do what, you shall not be established. A, prepare for battle. B, flee. C, believe. Or D, fear. Who's going to take it down the court? That's okay. That's okay, cousin Shirley. It's all in fun. All right. So here come Ashley, took off down the court for saying, if you do not believe, you will not be established. I like that, Ashley. Way to go, Ashley. Down the court, Ashley goes and she passes it to cousin Shirley. Cousin Shirley, is we going for a triple dunk this time? Down the court, Ashley and cousin Shirley go with believe. They getting close to half court with believe. Is somebody gonna steal it or is they gonna pass it? What's going on? If you do not believe, they say, you shall not be established. All right, go forward. Go forward. Is they going to pass it or is somebody going to steal it? And here come cousin Muff in. She passed it to Muff. If you do not believe, we going for a slam. Cousin Cousin Shirley stole it back from her and went the other direction with fear. If you do not fear. But Ashley stole it from her and said, if you do not believe. And she passed it to the first lady with believe. What's going to happen here? We got three said believe. And all right. Is that correct? Believe, or is somebody gonna steal it from him? She going up for the slam, and she gonna get it. If you do not, boom, believe. That is correct. Slam dunk from Ashley and First Lady and Cousin Muff. If you do not believe, you shall not be established. All right. Way to slam dunk it. All right, let's move on down the court. All right. Cousin Shirley got in there at the last second. Let's head on down the court with the next one. Head on down the court. He said, this man refused to ask a sign of God. He asked him for a sign, and he said he would not ask the Lord for a sign. What man was that? A, Uriah. B, Jacob. C, Ahaz. D, Ashish. Which one of these people would not ask the Lord for a sign? A, Uriah. B, Jacob. C, Ahaz. D, Ashish. And there go Cousin Shirley took off down the court with Ahaz, and she passed it to the first lady with Ahaz. Down the court they go with Ahaz, but here come Ashley stole it with Jacob. Back the other way, Ashley go with Jacob, and right away, cause my first lady stole it from her with Ahaz, and she passed it to Muff with Ahaz. Is this a slam dunk? That is correct. Slam dunk with Ahaz. Ahaz would not take a sign from the Lord. All right, let's head on down the court with the next question. He said, the Lord will give a sign that a virgin will conceive and bear a son and call his name what? A virgin will conceive. He got a sign. He didn't want a sign, but he got one anyway. He said, a virgin will conceive and bear a son, call his name A, David. B, Israel. C, Jacob. D, Emmanuel. A virgin will conceive and bear a son. He will call his name what? David, Israel, Jacob, Emmanuel. All right, that go Cousin Shirley took off down the court with Emmanuel. She passed it to the first lady with Emmanuel. Down the court they go. She going back and forth with Emmanuel. They're gonna make it. Down the court they go with Emmanuel. And she passed it to Muff with Emmanuel, but Ashley stole it and said David. But then First Lady stole it right back from Ashley with Emmanuel. And is this a slam dunk? Is this a slam? That is correct. Emmanuel. Emmanuel. Slam dunk. That virgin had a baby, Ashley, and that baby, they called him Emmanuel. All right. That's the song that y'all sing, Emmanuel. All right. Let's head on down the court with the next question. He says, what shall the son eat? What shall he eat? A, locusts and wild honey. B, milk and honey. C, bread and water. D, butter and honey. What shall Emmanuel eat? Locusts and honey. B, milk and honey. C, bread and water. D, butter and honey. All right, that is so true. Emmanuel means God with us. And what shall he eat? Down the court, he was going to take it out. And that goes, Muff took it out and said butter and honey. But Ashley stepped up and stole it from her and said bread and water. But here come Cousin Shirley. She said milk and honey instead of butter and honey. We all over the place. We got milk and honey, butter and honey, and we got bread and water. Who's going to make it down the court? Down the court, they going back and forward. Butter and honey, milk and honey, and bread and water. Cousin Shirley, correction, she got with Muff and said butter and honey. Down the court, they go with butter and honey. Is somebody going to steal it? But here come Ashley came back and said, no, it's still bread and water. Ashley stole it from them and said, no, I'm going with bread and water. Here she go. She crossed half court. All right. She crossed half court, but here come Muff back again, said butter and honey. Are we doing okay? First lady said hers is buffering. Is everybody okay? Butter and honey, and here go to she passed it to cousin Shirley with butter and honey. All right, and here come the first lady in there for the slam dunk with butter and honey. That is correct. Slam dunk with butter and honey. Everybody said they doing okay, first lady. All right. So butter and honey is correct. Good slam dunk. She got in there at the right time. Muff said hers is good too, first lady. All right. All right, let's move on down the court with the next question. It says, shall come to pass that these will be where there was once 1,000 vines and 1,000 siblings. Where there was once 1,000 vines and 1,000 siblings, what's going to be there now? A, prisons. B, briars and thorns. C, palaces and houses. Or D, men of war camp. Okay, she said it was her iPad. All right, got off that iPad. All right, so what's gonna be where there was once thousands of vines and thousands of siblings? What's gonna be there now? A, prisons. B, briars and thorns. C, palaces and houses. Or D, men of war camped around it. And there goes cousin Shirley jumped up right away and said it's gonna be briars and thorns. And Ashley stole it from her and said it's gonna be some men camped all around it. It's gonna be men of war. Down the court the other direction, Ashley goes with men of war. But here come first lady, stole it from her and said it's gonna be briars and thorns. Back the other way, the first lady go with the briars and thorns. All right. Is somebody gonna steal from her? Is she gonna pass it or what? What's gonna happen? Is Ashley gonna steal it back, or is we gonna go with briars and thorns? Ashley stole it and was palaces and houses. Ashley changed up because Shirley stole it from her with briars and thorns. She passed it to the first lady. But we waiting on Muff for a slam. You ain't got enough people for a slam. We ain't got enough people for a slam yet. There go Muff right there for that slam. Briars and thorns. That is a slam dunk. All right. There we go. We got that slam in. We got that slam in that time. Way to go. Way to go. Briars and thorns was going to be where there used to be all type of thousand of vines and siblings. All right. Let's move on down the court. That's the end of that chapter. And so let's move on over here to Isaiah chapter 9. All right, let's move to Isaiah chapter 9. We're going to move on further, talking about the child, Emmanuel. All right, Isaiah chapter 9. All right, here we go. Are we ready for Isaiah chapter 9? Yeah, that chapter 7 was hard, dealing with that virgin having that child Emmanuel, and 9 is it might be a little tough too. So let's take off over here to chapter 9. Here we go. Ready, team? Let's get ready. It said the people that walked in darkness have seen this. Come on now. We read this every year. The people that have walked in darkness seen A, more than their share of sorrow. B, a great light. C, the burden of righteousness. Or D, the hope of freedom. The people that walked in darkness have seen what? More than their share of sorrow, a great light, the burden of righteousness, or the hope of freedom. All right, there go cousin Shirley jumped up and said the people that walked in darkness have seen a great light. All right, and she passed to the first lady with great light, and she passed it to Ashley with great light. All right, this here is going to be a triple slam, and she passed it to Muff with a great light. That is correct. Triple slam dunk 360 from y'all that time. Unanimous. That is 360. The people that walked in darkness have seen great light. They said that in the New Testament. They was quoting this Old Testament from Isaiah 9. The people that walk in darkness seen great light. 360. All right, let's move on. Next question said, a light has shined unto them upon them that dwell in the land of what? A light has shined upon them that dwell in the land of A, the Philistine, B, pleasure, C, milk and honey, D, the shadow of death. A light has shined upon them that dwell in the land of A, the Philistine, B, pleasure, C, milk and honey, D, the shadow of death. That is exactly what he's talking about, Cousin Shirley. When he brought Jesus into our lives, he has allowed us to come out of darkness into the marvelous light. All right, here come First Lady up and said the shadow of death, and she passed it to um, Ashley. Well, she passed it to her cousin with the shadow of death. Cousin Shirley said shadow of death, but Ashley stole it and said, no, the people that dwell in milk and honey. But then here come Muff, stole it right away back from Ashley and said a shadow of death, and she passed it to First Lady for, is this another slam dunk? Do we have a slam dunk here? That is correct. They was in the shadow of death. Slam dunk. All right. The people that sat in great darkness, they was sitting in the shadow of death. And a light shined upon them. Didn't realize that they was about to die. They was in the shadow of death. That said, good evening to you. You said stealing shouldn't be allowed. No. But we can do it. Everybody has their opinion. It's okay. That's what the world is all about. Freedom of speech. So, yep, it's all in fun. All right, let's move on down the court with the next question. He said, every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in what? Every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and the garments rolled in A, mire, B, condemnation, C, blood, or D, ashes. The battle, every battle of the warriors is with confused noise and the garments are rolled in what? Mire, condemnation, blood, or ashes. What we're going to do? Here we go. The first lady stepped up and right and said, they rolled in blood, and she passed it to cousin Muff with blood. Down the court they go with blood, and she passed it to Ashley with blood. Man, then y'all going for a 360. We're gonna give a 360 this time with blood. Now, everybody saying blood, and here come cousin Shirley and say with blood. Uh, Down the court they go with blood, and they going in for a 360. We got a unanimous. So you had to read that one a little bit. All right. Is that correct? Is blood correct? All right. That is correct. Blood is the right answer. 360. That's another 360. All right. Good slam with that 360. All right. Here we go down the court again. Down the court, here we go again with the next question. He said, a child is born, and this shall be upon his shoulder. A child is born, and what shall be upon his shoulder? A, a chip, B, a great burden, C, the government, or D, a tattoo. We talk about this every year. Every year, this time of the year, the preacher preaches this. What's going to be up on that child, up on his shoulder? And here we go. First lady jumped out right away and said the government, and she passed it to cousin Shirley. Down the court they go. They back and forth, and they passed it to cousin Muff. Down the court they go, and Ashley, they pass it to Ashley for the 360. Uh-oh, is that correct? That is correct. 360 from Ashley. The government shall be upon his shoulder. 360. That's what I call good team ball playing. The government shall be upon his shoulder. All right. He's going to take all authority and take it all upon his shoulder. All right. Let's move on down the court with the next question. He said, the people of Ephraim and Samaria say the bricks are falling down, but we will build with what? The people of Ephraim and Samaria said the bricks are falling down, but we will build with A, gold, B, wood, C, hewn stones, or D, polished brass. The bricks are falling down, but we're going to build it back up with what? Gold, wood, hewn stones, or polished brass. Who's going to take it off and take it out and take it down the court first? And here come first lady said with hewn stones. We're going to build it back up with hewn stone. He is the stone that the builder has rejected. Down the court, she go with hewn stone. She passed her cousin Shirley. But here come Ashley, stole it and said wood. Ashley said wood. But here come cousin Muff, stole it back from her and said hewn stones. All right, is that correct? Because we got another 360, not a 360, but a slam dunk with hewn stone. That is correct. They're going to rebuild with hewn stone. He is the hewn stone that the builders has rejected. All right, good slam dunk on y'all part on that one. Hewn stone. He is the stone that the builders has rejected. All right, Ashley, get in at the last second. All right, let's move on down the court with the next question. He said the ancient and honorable is what? The ancient and honorable are A, the head, B, rain in a dry place, C, the cornerstone, D, an undying branch. What did he say? What is the hewn stone? The hewn stone, that's the Jesus. He is the stone that the builders had rejected. They had hewn out many stones, but they denied him. He is the denied stone that the builders rejected. They had hewn out all kind of stone, used all kind of stone, but they didn't want to use him. He is the denied stone that the builders rejected, and the one that the builders rejected has become the head cornerstone. All right, here we go with First Lady say he's become the head. She and cousin Shirley stole it from her and said it's the cornerstone. Then First Lady come back and stole it from her and says the head, and she passed it to Muff with the head. Hey, all right, she said the head. Jesus denied stone, you said First Lady. All right, he said he become the head. Down the court they go with the head. But Ashley come back and stole it, say it was the cornerstone. He is the chief cornerstone. What is going to be? The stone with the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone, which is First Lady say head. Ashley said cornerstone. We all over the place down the court. Ashley goes with the cornerstone. Which one is it going to be, the head or the cornerstone? Both of them mean the same thing, but I don't know which one it's going to say. First Lady stole it back from Ashley and said it's going to be the head. Here we go. Ashley and cousin Shirley said the cornerstone. The First Lady stole it from them, said it's going to be the head. So here we go. That's the second tick on the clock, and she passed it to Muff. Is that correct? He become the head. All right, the stone which the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone, which means the head. He ain't just the cornerstone. The Bible says he's the chief cornerstone. He's the Lord of Lords. All right, he's become the head. All right, it's way to do it. That's a 3-pointer from Muff. That's a 3-pointer. Y'all was a little divided on that one, but that's okay. That's a 3-pointer. All right, let's head on down the court with the next question. Next question says, the prophet that teaches lies is what? The prophet that teaches lies is A, the tail, B, a cloud with no rain, C, a wolf in sheep's clothing, or D, a bear. The prophet that teaches lies is what? A tail, a cloud with no rain, a wolf in sheep's clothing, or a bear. And here we go first. Here we go. First lady says he's a tail. That prophet that tell them lies is a tail. And she passed it to cousin Muff with a tail. Down the court they go, back and forth with tail. Back and forth they go with tail. But here come Ashley stole and went back the other way. Says a cloud and rain. But first lady stole it from her and went back the other way with tail. Down the court she go with tail. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? Her and Muff says tail. Down the court they go with tail. Somebody gonna steal it from her. What? Tail. What's gonna happen here? And here come cousin. She sent the cousin Shirley for tail. Is they gonna slam it? But Ashley stole it back from them and said, sheep and wolf clothing. That is correct too. I agree with that. Y'all want Ashley to slam? She going back the other way with a sheep and wolf clothing. Is that gonna be correct? Just a few seconds on the clock, and all of a sudden, cousin Shirley stole it from Ashley and sent it back the other way to the first lady to Muff. And is that correct? That is correct. Slam dunk with a tail. Slam dunk. At the last second, Ashley almost got y'all, but y'all good pass another ball. That was some good teamwork to get that ball back down that court right quick. All righty then. All right, let's move down the court with the next question. It said the leaders of the people calls them to what? The leaders of the people called them to A, stand, B, prosper, C, go to battle, or D, err. The leaders of the people called them to stand, prosper, go to battle, or err. What do the leaders of the people call them to do? And here come First Lady said, err, down the court. She passed it to cousin Shirley. Back and forth, First Lady and cousin Shirley with her, and then they passed it to Muff with her. Down the court, Muff goes with her. She passed the First Lady back to Muff with hers. We got another slam dunk this time. We got another slam dunk. Ashley stole it. There go my girl. Ashley stole it. So now he calls them the Prosper. Down the court, Ashley goes the other way with Prosper. But here come First Lady, stole it back from Ashley and passed it to cousin Shirley with her. Back and forth they go with her. Is that correct? That is correct. That's another slam dunk. The people, they cause the people to err. The leaders, we cause the people to err. Around here telling lies, causing the people to err. That means God gonna look at the leaders for some of the errors of the people. People would do better if these leaders would stop this line and talking about this was not enough correct, you know, uh, that the voting was wrong and all of that, causing the people to err with their lies, and that's happening today. All right, let's move on down the court with the next question. Next question said the Lord's anger is not turned away because every what? The Lord's anger is not turned away because every what child doesn't honor his parent. B, king reigns in error. C, idol has not been destroyed. D, mouth speaks folly. The Lord anger is not turned away because every what? Child doesn't honor his parent. B, king reigns in error. C, idol has not been destroyed. Or D, mouth speaks folly. What's going on here? God's anger is not turned away. Yep, somebody's gonna mess around and get hurt around here telling these lies. And so the Lord anger is not turning away. He gonna come at us. He gonna come at us. So here come Ashley heads down the court, and Ashley said, "Every mouth speaks folly." And then cousin Shirley stole it from her and said the idols has not been destroyed. But then First Lady stole it from cousin Shirley with mouth speaks folly. Down the court she goes with mouth speaks folly. And cousin Shirley said, "Correction, the mouth speaks folly." All right. And she passed it back to the First Lady with the mouth speaking folly. Down the court they go. All right, with mouth speak folly, we're gonna get a 3-pointer. We're gonna get a slam out of this. These mouths are speaking folly. Ashley said the idols are destroyed. Ashley went back the other way. You said slam it, okay, slam it. They said Ashley with the idols has not been destroyed. And, what's going on here? First Lady said nope, she stole it from Ashley and passed it to cousin Shirley, and she passed it to Muff. Quick passing. Mouth speaks folly. That is correct. Man, that was some quick passing at the end for the slam dunk. That's some quick passing at the end for the slam dunk. All right, that's good team ball. All right, let's get ready to head on down the court with the next question. He said, "Every man shall eat the flesh of what?" Every man shall eat the flesh of A, his own words, B, the fruit of his deeds, C, the grapes of wrath, D, his own arm. Every man shall eat the flesh of what? His own words, the fruit of his deeds, the grapes of wrath, his own arm. What's going to happen here? Every man shall eat the flesh of what? Who gonna take the ball out? And there go Ashley said his own words. That's a good one, Ashley. I like that one because Shirley said, "No, the fruit of his deeds." Down the court she goes with the fruit of his deed. But then First Lady came back and stole and said his own arm, his own arm, which means the fruit of his own deed. But yeah, his own arm. They going back and forth with his own arm. Ashley said own arm, and she passed it to cousin Muff with their own arm. What's gonna happen here? And they are determined with their own arm. All right, own arm, back and forth. They determined. Ashley got in there and stole and said, "Now his own words." What's going on here? And then here come cousin Shirley, stole it from her, said his own arm. Is this another slam here? That is a slam dunk. His own arm. He's gonna eat the flesh of his own arm, which means the same thing. He gonna eat his own words. He gonna reap what he sowed. That's basically what he's saying. You're gonna reap what you sow. All right, that's good basketball playing. That ends our Bible basketball tonight. Thank you all for tuning in to our Monday night Bible basketball. And we all learned a little bit tonight. All right. So y'all have a blessed night, a good evening, and remember to always, as I say, to keep God first. Always keep God first. In the midst of whatever you're going through, keep God first. Because we all gonna eat what we sow. Y'all be blessed and keep God first. Good game. Good game, team. All right. Everybody. Ashley, good one. Ashley, First Lady. All right. Thank you. Good night. All right. Muff to y'all of y'all. All right, cousin Shirley. All right. You be blessed. All right. I'm out of here.